you as a student what tips and tools you can use if your teacher has turned on this text to speech toolbar. So in this example, I have a passage here with some questions. So I'm going to talk you through the different things. So the first one you might want to know about is the little plus sign with arrows. It says click and hold and drag to move the toolbar. So you can move this toolbar wherever you need. If you want it being up in the top right corner, kind of out of the way, that's fine. You can move it wherever you want. This arrow will hide it and then bring it back. So if you need to move it because you don't want it or you need something behind it and you can't move it anywhere else, you can kind of minimize it. So when you go into settings, so I just clicked that little settings wheel, it will automatically bring up your speech settings. You only have the option for female, that's all they have, and all of these are defaults. So your voice speed can be slow, medium, or fast. I'm going to change it to slow. You can choose what color your text highlighting is. So we have navy on yellow, yellow on black, navy on blue, and navy on tan. And then for speech mode, I recommend keeping it on click. You can use hover if you want, but that means if you hover over a word for too long, it will just start reading it to you. So I want to click it so it knows exactly where I want. So for the text to speech, you can highlight what you want. The highlight option will show up, so if you click this, it will just bring up a highlighted sentence for you. Okay, and then to click it and remove, you just click it and click remove. So if I want this read to me, I'm going to highlight the sentence and click the play button. So it says speak the current selection. So I'm going to click play.
Opera refers to a dramatic art form.
Now notice I clicked the pause, so it will pause where I'm at. If I click pause again, it will continue.
Originating in Europe.
If I'm done with this sentence and I want the highlighting to go away and I want it to stop reading, I will click the stop button and it will go away. At any time, if you just click play, it will start from the very beginning.
Text to speech example 1 of 4. Opera refers to a.
So if you have something you specifically want read, you want to highlight it and
The
click
singers
play.
are accompanied by.
And then this little guy right here, it says select this button, then click anywhere in the text to start reading aloud. So it's just kind of another tool for you to highlight, and it will, once you release, it will automatically start playing.
The singers are accompanied.
Okay, so not super helpful, but maybe you find some help for it. So I just want to show you real quick the differences between slow, medium, and fast, and then we're going to switch to this other tool right here, which is screen mask. So here's slow.
The singers are accompanied.
Okay, and then I'm going to change it to medium.
The singers are accompanied.
And then to fast.
The singers are accompanied.
So you can see a little bit of a variation there. Now my other tool over here is this screen masking tool. So if I go to my settings, the screen mask tool has 3 options. The default is letterbox. So when I click this, it will give me a box that I can use to kind of scroll through what I'm reading. And what I'm reading kind of has like an extra light on it, and everything else will fade away to kind of help me focus. The second option is your ruler guide, which is kind of the inverse. So it gives you a black box to move, and then whatever you're reading, you would put above where this black box is to kind of block everything else out underneath it. And then the third one is the line reader guide, which just gives you a straight line to read across. And so you use that to kind of be a ruler, but it will not block anything out for you. So those are your text to speech toolbar options up here. If your teacher has this turned on, it will automatically show up wherever, like should be wherever you had it last, or in this top right corner. And this does work on questions too. So if I highlight the question and the answers and I click play,
it is pointed out in the reading that opera A has developed under the influence of musical theater.
And it will go through and read everything you've highlighted, even on a multiple choice.